Oh my god, it takes 2 shots from the plasma gun to kill 1 man.
That one shot of plasma just ain't enough.
Okay, now we've finally made some progress. Is there any kind of beacon around that I can...
Come on, there's got to be a waypoint. I just keep moving. I don't see anything.
It's a lot to bargain or whatever on, but...
Yeah, that's true. There's the title. A lot to bargain or whatever on.
Yeah. Cutscene, that saves my progress, I suppose. I want to find out what the cutscene's about here.
Look at what a feminine little twink your guy is. Look, I mean, you can see his gay haircut, and like you can see his spikes sticking out from his helmet, and then he has these really feminine-looking eyes. If I didn't know that was supposed to be a guy, I would just think you were playing as like some flat-chested dyke.
Wes, everyone.
Aren't I just a card? Oh, look, a robot. No, he still looks like a chick.
Kind of looks like the guy from Lost.
Which guy? I haven't watched that show in like 10 years.
The one that's Asian.
I don't remember. Okay,
now I think we're on a forced mech segment.
So you mean just the rest, any other part of the game? This is like this looks like a Gundam. This completely just looks like a Gundam. It looks
about this...
Go ahead.
You go.
It looks like a bag Gundam. That's all I was going to say.
I was going to say earlier when you were talking about how the main character looks, you can really tell... Oof, you can really tell... No? Oh, there is a sword in this game. You can really tell if a game is Japanese or American based on what the main character looks like. Generally, Japanese games, the main character is wispier and more feminine.
Yeah, that does seem to be... They definitely see... Yeah, you're right. Because this guy, you agree, he totally looks feminine, right?
He looks a lot more feminine than a character from an American game.
Did he just say really, Dad?
I wasn't paying attention. Get out of the way.
Okay,
get out of the way. Okay, get out of the way. Okay.
Say it a few more times.
I'm trying to get out of the way.
It was so good the first time.
It wasn't trying to be good, it was just me being incredibly frustrated.
This is the enemy you were fighting in the first level that you died to like 3 times.
Yeah.
So is this the last boss then?
No, it's only halfway through. Good times, huh?
Dude, that reminds me of one of my friends from middle school. He had this retarded brother named Renell, and anytime there was an awkward silence, he would go, "Good times."
But genuinely retarded?
Yeah, he talked seriously, he talked like this.
I remember you talking about Renell Zellweger.
Yeah. And me and my friend Adam would always be like, "I'm Renell, I'm retarded." Like, right in front of him. I don't know why we were so cool.
Because it was funny?
Honestly, yeah. Like, if we made fun of him for being a retard, we would make everyone on the bus laugh.
It's a crowd pleaser.
Even his brother would be like, "You're retarded." His brother, who was one of my best friends, Roger, hated him.
Is he the one who put pee in his shampoo?
No, that was my friend Matt. He would piss in his brother's shampoo.
That's just the worst thing. Just so terrible.
And I kind of didn't believe him until I met... so I went to his house and I met his brother. And he always talked about how his brother smelled like piss and his hair was disgusting because he peed in his shampoo all the time. And when I saw his brother, I was like, "Oh my god, you really do pee in his shampoo." His hair was disgusting. It was like clumped together. It was clumped together in a way like it looked like, honestly, like he took a bottle full of semen and just rubbed his hand through his hair and then let it dry. For those of you familiar with dry semen. Imagine that, a big glob of that stuck in your hair. That's what it looked like. And he smelled bad.
He smelled bad too. He was sneaky. He was a sneaky boy.
And his brother was a little bitch too. We were at some restaurant. I don't remember why his brother was there, but his mom was there too. I guess she drove us. We were really young. And Matt was just eating a hamburger, not saying anything. He was just, me and him were just sitting there, and he was taking a bite out of his hamburger, and his brother started going, "You never gonna finish that hamburger, dumbass." Is that too much hamburger for you?
Maybe he watched the SpongeBob episode.
Oh my god, you died.
Yeah, but I've got it this time.
I got it against the giant rhinoceros ladybug colossus. So, what's your opinion on the bosses?
They're bad.
What can you say positive about them?
I like the big kill me buttons. They're fun.
You think that's fun?
Yeah.
I don't like.
I think it's a fun gimmick.
I
like it when Nintendo does it and everything.
I think Nintendo does it better. Grab that T-ing.
Well, is there anything that Nintendo doesn't do better other than, treat their customers like adults?
Well, yeah, I mean, Nintendo hasn't made a good console since, like, the Nintendo 64, in my opinion.
The GameCube.
It was a good system, it severely lacked games.
Yeah, that's been the story ever since the GameCube, I guess.
I don't think the GameCube was a bad system. I think it had better graphics than any other console at the time. I think it surpassed the PS2 graphics by far. But
I think the original Xbox had the best graphics.
On certain games, it had really good graphics, but there were also original Xbox games where the graphics were way inferior to the GameCube. I think the GameCube consistently had better graphics. And I liked the GameCube's controller. I liked the design of the GameCube. I think the GameCube could have been a great system. It just severely lacked games. And I mean, when I bought I didn't buy it, I got it for Christmas because I was like 11 or 12 when it came out. I was completely drinking the Nintendo Kool-Aid at that point. I only had two consoles. It was the Nintendo 64 and the PlayStation, and I got my Nintendo 64 way before the PlayStation and played my Nintendo 64 way fucking more. And I was super excited about the GameCube and was pretty much immediately disappointed. Except for Super Smash Bros. Melee. That's pretty much the GameCube's finest hour.
Saving grace.
Yeah, that's its finest hour by far. Because I didn't like Super Mario Sunshine.
I didn't give Super Mario Sunshine much of a chance, honestly.
I
would go back to it, but it just seems. I didn't grow up with Mario games, so it just feels like, since everyone was imitating it throughout the years, it just feels like, what is this? It's just so plain, so bland, so safe. Because everyone else had to imitate Mario to get by, and in imitating Mario, they had to change things up to not be like Mario. So coming back to the originator made it seem like really boring and basic.
Even like some of your favorites, like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro, they're definitely imitating Mario. But I do think that they did something different than Mario. I think.
Yep, Ted. Fuck.
I think Crash Bandicoot is a lot better than Spyro.
I think they're both great, but I think I prefer Spyro.
I don't think either of them are great, and I don't even think Mario is great. For me to actually call a game great pretty much doesn't ever happen. But
this is just fantastic. This is fantastic.
I mean, is there any way to avoid that?
I mean, like, you have to get out of the way in the first place, and if you don't, you're just screwed. Which is great. Great game design.
This game is great. I will say that. You said you had it. You said you had it this time.
I did, but I wasn't. That didn't turn out to be true, apparently.
Oh, anyway, like, I did grow up on Mario, and I didn't like Super Mario Sunshine. And
What was it about it?
I didn't like the world. I didn't like this like tropical setting for the entire game, and I didn't like the gimmick. I didn't like going around spraying water all over the world. I was 13 at that time, or 12. No, I was 13. I remember, and I was just like, "This is gay," you know, because
How the times have changed.
that's when I started. Yeah, it's way different than it's way different now. But that's when I started to develop like what you made fun of me for, like my macho man complex, where everything's got to be like violent and naked tits. And at 13, that's where that really started. So I was just like, this is fucking gay. But I think had I played it just 2 years before, I think I would have really liked it. But the main reason that I think the GameCube is like a severe disappointment is Wind Waker, which I know like everybody likes, but I didn't like Wind Waker at all. Again, I was 13. I was like, this is gay. It's fucking like chibi head. I still won't play Wind Waker. I would give Super Mario Sunshine a chance now. I'm not gonna fucking play Wind Waker.
Would you watch a Let's Play of it?
If the person was good, I have yet to like see anyone produce. No, I did watch this one guy. These two guys who deleted all their stuff, but they were some of the best Let's Players on YouTube. They did like half of Wind Waker, and I watched theirs like while also doing other things. It was on in the background. I don't really remember anything about it because this was years ago. I don't know why they deleted all their stuff because it was actually good.
So not Brawler T.
No, Brawler T's. Oh yeah, I pretended to watch that Let's Play when I talked to him because I don't know. I decided to have like Let's Player etiquette. That was my first time talking to other Let's Players. I watched like one episode. Did you watch his Let's Play of it?
A couple minutes of it. Oh, I killed it. Good. Thank God. I watched some of it because, you know, same kind of reason.
Did he make the effort to talk to you, or did you make the effort to talk to him?
Oh, it's been too long. I can't remember.
It's funny how we just like that boss fight was so bland we didn't like barely bother talking about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, what is there to talk about? You shoot the green parts until they turn red and then it dies.